Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If I could ask everyone apart from the bride and groom and the groom's father to please take a seat. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And on behalf of Robert and Hayley, I would like to welcome you all here to the Parkside Hotel, a place which has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriage. My name is Heather Stabler and I'm conducting the ceremony today. And I have two colleagues with me today. I have Kim and I have Fran, who is our registrar, who's taking care of the very important legal side of the proceedings. Robert and Hayley have come here in affection and love to honour each other and to declare before us all that they will continue to share their lives and their responsibilities. We are here to witness not only a legal act, but also a much deeper declaration of commitment, and we sincerely hope that you will all enjoy a very happy and memorable day. Ladies and gentlemen, you are here to witness the marriage of Robert Lee Francis Matthews and Hayley Patricia Ames. If any person here present knows of any lawful impediment why they should not be joined in matrimony, they should declare it now. That's a good start. There has long been a tradition, ladies and gentlemen, of asking the approval for the marriage from the previously most important man in the bride's life. So I now ask Nicholas, do you give your consent and approval to the marriage between Robert and Hayley?
Do I? Of course I do, yes.
Want to shake his hand and say thanks very much? Thank you, sir. You can sit down. We can go ahead now.
Thank you.
You are allowed to hold her hand if you wish. Robert and Hayley, before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. In addition, marriage is intended to provide love, comfort, help and friendship, which each ought to have for the other, both in times of joy and in times of sadness. A strong marriage is built on a deep and lasting commitment and is the promise of two people that they will live their lives together, whatever the future may bring. So Robert and Hayley, you are now required in the presence of your witnesses here assembled to make a solemn declaration that you know of no legal reason why you should not become husband and wife. So Robert, we shall start with you. If you could please repeat after me. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare
that I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Robert Lee Francis Matthews.
Why I, Robert Lee Francis Matthews.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Hayley Patricia Ames.
To Hayley Patricia Ames.
I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare
that I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Hayley Patricia Ames.
Why I, Hayley Patricia Ames.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Robert Lee Francis Matthews.
To Robert Lee Francis Matthews.
The institution of marriage must be entered into freely, voluntarily, and with the full and unreserved consent of you both. So I hope the answer to my next question is, I do. So once again. Do you, Robert, take Hayley to be your wife? And do you promise to be true to her for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
Thank you, sir. And do you, Hayley, take Robert to be your husband? And do you promise to be true to him for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the solemn moment has come for Robert and Hayley to contract their marriage before you all as their witnesses. And if I could ask, please, Claire and Ashley, if they could stand and just walk to the front, please. Really want to move the front into his flower. Hold his hand. So this is your contract with each other. So you're going to say the words to each other. You're marrying each other. Okay? So again, Robert, we shall start with you. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Robert,
to witness I, Robert,
that I, Robert,
that I, Robert,
do take thee, Hayley,
do take thee, Hayley,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
Lawful
Wedded
wife.
wife.
At least you didn't say unlawful.
Yeah.
I promise to love and care for you,
Promise to love and care for you,
to comfort and protect you,
to comfort and protect you,
to listen and confide in you,
to listen and to confide in you,
to be honest and faithful to you,
to be honest and faithful to you,
to respect your thoughts and dreams,
to respect your thoughts and dreams,
and to trust and believe in you
and to trust and believe in you
above all others.
above all others.
I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Hayley,
to witness that I, Hayley,
do take thee, Robert,
do take thee, Robert,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
I promise to love and care for you,
I promise to love and care for you,
to comfort and protect you,
to comfort and protect you,
to listen and confide in you,
to listen and confide in you,
to be honest and faithful to you,
to be honest and faithful to you,
to respect your thoughts and dreams,
to respect your thoughts and dreams,
and to trust and believe in you
and to trust and believe in you
above all others.
above all others.
Thank you, witnesses. You may sit down. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask our bride and groom to take a seat as Carly is going to come and do a reading for us.
Today is the day you'll always remember. The greatest in anyone's life. You'll start the day just two people in love and end it as husband and wife. It's a brand new beginning, the start of a journey, with moments to cherish and treasure. And although there'll be times where you both disagree, these will surely be outweighed by pleasure. So live happy forever as lovers and friends. It's the dawn of a new life for you. As you stand there together with love in your eyes, from the moment you whisper, I do. And with luck, all your hopes and your dreams can be real. May success find its way to your hearts. Tomorrow can bring the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all starts.
Excellent job. Thank you very much. Very well read. Ladies and gentlemen, there is an ancient and traditional way of sealing a marriage contract by the giving and the receiving of rings. The wedding ring is an unbroken circle which symbolises unending love. Its enclosed centre represents the protected special bond between a husband and a wife, and is an outward sign of the lifelong promise Robert and Hayley have made today. So if I could ask, I understand Ashley has the rings. Yes, if you could, and if we could have Leah and Sienna, if you'd like to come up front, sir. If you could hold the rings out, and we've got Hayley's ring first. And if you could take Hayley's left hand in yours. ring at the tip of her finger, and please repeat after me. Hayley, I give you this ring
Hayley, I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage
as a symbol of our marriage
and as a sign of my love and loyalty.
and as a sign of my love and loyalty.
And slip the ring on her finger. Or force it on whichever one.
No,
Come stand back here. Stand back here. Yeah, that's right. Please repeat after me. Robert, I give you this ring
Robert, I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage
as a symbol of our marriage
and as a sign of my love and loyalty.
and as a sign of my love and loyalty.
And slip the ring on his finger. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. Robert and Hayley, you have both made the declarations prescribed by law and have made a solemn and binding contract with each other in my presence and in the presence of your witnesses, your families and friends. This day is the start of your new life together. We all hope that you have many happy years and that you grow in understanding, love and respect for each other. May the two of you always be the answer to each other's questions, the gift for each other's needs, and the reason for each other's happiness. It is now my pleasure and my privilege to declare that you are husband and wife. And you may, if you wish, kiss your bride. Your first job as a husband is to go behind your wife's chair and push it in so that she can sit at the table. I'm going to sign the register now.
Not pull it out.
Yeah, don't pull, push. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a signing of the register, so there's no videography or photographs. Ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to get out of your seats and come and take some pictures. Just mind the candles.
I'm over here, I ain't doing that again.
Ladies and gentlemen, before your bride and groom take you out to your celebration, if I could please ask you to be upstanding as I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Matthews.
Feel free.
Who's got the biggest now? You.
Yeah, do left leg. No. Left leg out, left leg. Left leg on us.
If I get down, I'll never get up.
Big happy smiles. Look towards the camera. Smiles. And go both give her a peck on the cheek. Excellent. Right. Sienna. Right. Okay. And then. Well done!
It seems to work.
I've never done that to anyone.
Excellent, thank you. Okay.
Can you walk over and put them on when I get there?
Definitely.
I can't be doing it sinking in.
Okay, next. Excellent. And now just hate my guts. But what I want you to do now.
Kiss each other.
Yes, exactly. Kill each other.
No.
Peck on the cheek. Yeah, you can get
Tongues.
Oh, come on. That's disgusting. I ain't kissing
That's technically being unfaithful.
There we go.
That's just beautiful. I got it. That's the best shot.
That's fantastic.
That's it. Now I can see you all. Okay.
All in.
Big happy smile. Okay.
Oh, no.
Look towards the camera. Big happy smile.
Hello.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Beer.
Perfect. Hey, aren't you cold?
Not at all. I think it's the adrenaline.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I'm not cold either. Right. Okay, heads together. Right, if you can give the bride a kiss. And now actually kiss each other on the lips.
I know. That's true.
Right, just. And look into each other's eyes. I'm in the way of the video man all the time.
I'll edit you out.
All you're going to see is my backside.
Oh yeah.
Okay, right.
Sorry, Bob.
That's it, look at each other, talk, and then look at each other. And then wait.
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Excellent! Did you get it? I got it! Right.
Can we please make a lot of noise? Let's give some great pleasure and announce to you the new Mr. and Mrs. Matthew. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, it's time for the speeches. So, can we please have a round of applause for Nick? Gotta be a long speech, isn't it?
Yeah. Where's me mic? Anybody got a microphone?
Mike's over there.
Ah, right. Well, as father of the bride, Yep. I have the pleasure of the first speech, Hayley. And for those of you who know me, know that this is not my forte. But never mind, here goes, we'll give it a go. And I'd just like to thank Ronnie for her part in it. And Sienna and Leah, they had to listen to it yesterday. And they know when to clap. Right, on behalf of myself and Hayley's mum, Trish, and the groom's parents, we would like to welcome you all to the wedding of Hayley and Robert, and we hope you've had a wonderful afternoon and a lovely evening to celebrate their very special day. Where do I start, eh? Well, Rob, I remember like yesterday when I had a little phone call and it said asking if I could have Hayley's hand in marriage. And I thought, oh, yes! I really hope it's the one that keeps dipping into my pocket. I just have to wait and see on that one, Rob. Like most fathers, I am extremely protective of my girls, and I've got two wonderful girls, and I take the view that no man was ever going to be good enough for me. Well then, come Robert. You know what's up,
That's my boy.
As tradition dictates, we should now really welcome Robert into the Ames family. And as you can tell, it's a very large one. And I blame both my sisters for that. Because they obviously didn't know what a telly was. But I am very, very lucky to have two such wonderful sisters. And that's enough about them. Anyway, from day one, old Robert has been like a son to us. And by that I mean, he comes round my house and he eats me out of house and home. So, yeah. But I'm confident, Robert, that you will take good care of this little girl of mine, because she is absolutely stunning and means the world to me. Now, just a small word of advice though, Robert. Don't take after me with marriages. Hopefully, you will take after my mum and dad, Hayley's nan and granddad. Because they have celebrated their 60th wedding this year. Without them deciding to get married 60 years ago, none of this would be happening today. So here's to mum and dad, some achievement. Thank you. 60 years.
That's an apple pie for you, isn't it? Get up there.
Where's Becca? You're not getting that next part. Oh, Hayley. Now this is the time you've got to start worrying. Why is my dad going to say this?
I know.
Are we going to mention the toilet seat stuck in there?
Yeah.
No. All the time you gave yourself a little haircut. Huh? No, I'm not going to mention none of these hours. As you know, I'm going to just wait till the dancer starts and we get on the dance floor and do some serious dad dancing. Now, as a small girl, Hayley always wanted to help me with everything, and she carried this trait into adulthood. When she saw me struggling with this speech, she offered to help me. And it says here, it's hard to find the right words to express the depths of my feeling, but you are the perfect daughter. Hayley, you spell perfect wrong. The miracle of seeing Hayley. I've got to keep going.
Family with them.
Yeah. The miracle of seeing Hayley grow from a little girl to the most beautiful bride that she is today. Let's all raise our glasses to Hayley. She's stunning. Hang on. Well, it's coming to the end now. I've been told I can't keep going on with my speech. So having the honour of walking Hayley down the aisle and seeing the joy and happiness in your eyes has made me the proudest dad alive today. Hayley, you looked absolutely stunning in that dress, and everyone in this room must have agreed that Robert is one of the most luckiest men alive to have such a beautiful bride. Hayley, I've got to say, you are the most perfect daughter.
Aww.
And I am so proud to be your dad. And your mum is a very lucky lady to have such a wonderful daughter. So that's it. I could keep going on all day about how great you are. But most of the people know the truth about it. So that's it. My time's up. Let's be upstanding, please, for the bride and groom, Hayley and Robert.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please have a round of applause for the man of the moment, Rob.
So before I begin, I'd like to say please bear with me. I get quite nervous when it comes to this.
Oh, you do.
But let's put it this way, that wasn't the first time I got up from a warm seat with a bit of paper in my hand. So to everyone, on behalf of Hayley and I'd like to thank you for all being with us today. I know a lot of you travelled from near and far and taken time off work to join Hayley and I in this very special day. Unfortunately, with all occasions such as this, there are some loved ones who could not be with us today for various reasons. So to these, I'd like to raise the first toast, my first toast of the evening. So please be upstanding for absent family and friends. Yep. So, I'd like to thank Nick for his kind words earlier. I know Nick loves Hayley very much. So I know... No pressure. I know this was a very emotional day for you. Thank you for all your help and support. Today wouldn't be the same without your help. So the day I called Nick, actually, to ask Hayley's hand in marriage, I'd been very nervous, but with my stomach in knots, I called him over the phone. After what seemed like an eternity, Nick did answer the phone. However, to my amazement, it's my mate Nick. So cheers, Nick, for the go-ahead and the
So, did you say yes?
he approved first, yeah. So the very next time I saw Nick, he put his hand out straight away and told me he couldn't be happier. I'm not sure if it was a quick, it's a done deal, let's shake on it hand, but a hand nonetheless. You made one of my biggest moments in life pass with you, so thank you very much. To Trish, thank you for accepting me as your son-in-law. You support me throughout mine and Hayley's relationship, and have become somewhat of a mother figure to me. So,
Do you want me to take over?
yeah. I can't do it.
You're doing great.
I know Hayley loves you very much as well, and she couldn't have organised such a beautiful day without your help. And I hope your day was as special for you as it is for us. Yeah. to both, thank you for raising such a precious, beautiful person.
Oh, Hayley.
I'm doing that. The values and morals you've instilled in Hayley are a testament to you both. And to Trish, I'd like to present you with some flowers. And a card? Is that Hayley?
No, you don't get the card.
I didn't rehearse this bit.
Oh.
I've literally just been told about it. So I'd like to thank Hayley's family for welcoming me. You truly are a very proud, close and loving family, which is reflected through Hayley.
Yeah.
And now. So all the aunts, uncles, cousins, granddads and grandmas, which there are but a few, thank you for being so accepting. Me and Hayley love spending time with you all, so thank you for being here with us today. To the old geezer on the right. Without knowing it, you've been there so much throughout my life.
Brilliant.
Well done, good job, mate. One's in the family, though.
Yeah, you've always tried to guide me when growing up, and I know it couldn't have been easy raising such a perfect human being.
Like father, like son.
You've always worked hard to give us a good upbringing, and we always felt loved. Some things didn't go to plan.
What didn't go plan?
But you're always there for us and continue to support us to this day. I love you, and thank you for making me the person you have, make me the person that I am. Me. So, to my Nan Violet and Nan and Pap Matthews, a special thank you from me and Hayley. You both helped us more than you can think. Thank you for also welcoming Hayley into your homes. Whilst I was in college, we didn't always get to see each other, but you both gave us a home to stay on the weekends. So without you, they wouldn't have, happened. So, thank you, Nan, for taking me to and from the train station every Wednesday to see Hayley. And to Nan and Pat for letting us in at 3 o'clock in the mornings. My uncles and dad probably were the same, so it shouldn't be too Also, for KFC Fridays, they were legendary. Lastly, thank you to my aunties and uncles and cousins. I had an amazing upbringing with you all, and it means the world to me, and I know Hayley is proud to be part of Matthew's clan. Now, some of you may not see him, he is quite small. But he is here on my left.
I'm standing.
Right, I've skipped a bit, so I'll prove you a bit. Yeah, we'll leave you a bit. So, I'd like to move on to the bridesmaids, actually. So, I'm sure you all agree look amazing. Hayley would like to thank... I'd like to thank you all for everything you've done for her during today. To Carly for being more like a sister. To Ria for being one of Hayley's best friends. To Shannon and Diana. We can be more proud of the people you've grown up to be. And lastly to Claire. You've always been there for Hayley. I got 1 point well enough. I know she couldn't live without you. We'd like to thank you for all your help and support you've shown throughout the organisation of this wedding. And for the amazing hen do. For those of you who don't know, I had the pleasure of attending in some shape or form. So there are pictures to go. I know Hayley had an amazing time. And I specifically know because I had an emotional Hayley call me at 2 AM to tell me all about it. So thank you again, and can I please have a toast for the bridesmaids?
Yes.
Okay. So now on to the Hobbit at the end.
And he's your mate.
I thought I'd get it in there quick. So
That's going to come back on him, isn't it?
some of you know Ash through stories. Some of you are lucky enough to meet him in person. Thank you for keeping me on the straight and narrow, never leading me astray, and for never getting me into trouble.
Not?
If you'll believe that, you'll absolutely believe anything. Some say when we're together, trouble is never far away, and to be honest, I don't know what people are on about. Apart from smashing your mum's window with a cricket bat, or trying to act sober after we drank all Dad's ouzo when we were about 12, 13, or you knocking yourself out in Amsterdam, and me having to take care of it. But I've lost my place. Yeah. In all seriousness, you've always been there by my side, and I cannot thank you enough. I believe you meet thousands of people in your life, but only a few stick around, unfortunately, or unfortunately for me. You're one of the latter. We grew up in nursery, lower school, middle school together. We played rugby together, and shared a night on the booze together, and I can truly say I wouldn't have had it any other way. Thank you for being a true friend and being there when needed. Lastly, thank you to Francis for the lovely handmade favours. I think you'll all agree they look amazing. And to Sarah for lending us the photo booth, which again, I think you'll also agree, after one too many fizzy pops, some people won't look amazing, but there are props in there, so it's fine.
Is that fine? You've all got to go in the photo booth. Excuse Sarah.
So, now on to my beautiful wife. I cannot believe I get to call you my wife, and I couldn't be happier than now today to stand here and say that we did it. Truly one of the best days of my life. I first met Hayley in math class at school. As we both didn't know too many people, I sat on the front of the spare desk. Shortly afterwards, Hayley joined me, and I do know, yes, Hayley at the front of class, and on a school day, yeah, doesn't happen that often. Anyway, yes, especially with that. As she sat there, absolutely never said a word. You'll have to know, this is the type of school that didn't have too many girls that looked after themselves as well as Hayley did. It was a bit rough. A little bit. So when Hayley sat next to me, I couldn't believe some of these beautiful chose to sit next to me, and I thought to myself, she was totally way out of my league. But after this, I noticed she walked to school on the same route that I did, and I'd note down the time she'd be there. So by chance, I started to bump into her. I know, slightly stalkerish, but... after we started to talk more and more, I knew I wanted to spend more time with Hayley, and finally plucked up the courage to ask her out. And on our first date, I have to thank Trish for that, because I don't think you were going to turn up on that first one, were you? So Trish kind of forced her into the car, and look at you now, look where you are today. Truly I'm blessed to have found Hayley, and still to this day I feel like that kid in math class. Hayley has truly changed my life for the better. I hadn't been going through a good time when I first met her, but spending more time with her made me feel happy again.
Good lad.
Well done.
The feeling of happiness when I get around Hayley cannot be described. It is an absolute honour to call you my wife. So, can't believe that I've married someone as loving as caring as you. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Yeah, I know. If you know what just happened, I went from one bit up to the next and coming down again. I've missed the section out. But anyway, when I saw you walking down the aisle today, I was absolutely blown away, truly. And then I looked at myself and I thought, now, wow, I'm definitely getting the best part out of this deal. Now, I'd like to take some credit for putting together such an amazing day, but everyone will know I'd be lying. Absolutely, Hayley's done an absolutely incredible job in organising our wedding. So please can I ask everyone to raise a glass for the most important toast I'm ever likely to make. To the woman that I love. To my beautiful Hayley. So lastly, before I hand you over to Ash, I'd just like to make it known Ash does suffer from a terrible condition. It does make him extremely over-exaggerate when telling stories. So please bear this in mind on this next bit.
There we go. Give it 10 minutes.
Alright?
Yep. Don't worry, Right. You'd be quite shocked on this, Rob, because it's the opposite of what you're saying. I'm not going to over-exaggerate. Right. A wise man once told me the best man's speech should last as long as a groom can make love. So, ladies and gentlemen. Very good. No, firstly, can I say it's truly an honour and a privilege to be the best man at Hayley's wedding. And also, on behalf of the bridesmaids, I would like to thank, on the behalf of the bridesmaids, Ria, Carly, Claire, Shannon, Deanna, I would like to thank Robert for his kind words, and they are looking truly charming and beautiful today. Yeah. So a toast to the bridesmaids. Also, I can't forget the parents, Nick, Trish. Without them, we wouldn't have had a more beautiful, intelligent and special bride sitting in front of us today. Lee, I can't say everything else. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ash, Rob's best mate, and or a brother from another mother, as we always call each other. But today, as I stand here in front of Rob and Hayley, I am the proudest brother to be giving the speech today. I remember when Rob and Hayley went on their first date. Rob was staying over mine the weekend, and Rob caught the train to Milton Keynes on Valentine's Day. I'd never seen a man so nervous before in my life, just like me today, I'll tell you. A few months had passed, and before me and Ria had finally got to meet the posh Hayley. She would be the only woman who would turn up and watch us play rugby in high heels and no From then on, we would like to. From then on, we knew we would get on like a house on fire. And look at where we are today.
Yeah.
It's like we know each other inside and out.
four of us have had some fantastic years together, and it's hard to shame Robert alone. So, because we were all involved together. But I can remember a few on rugby tours.
Hey, what goes on tour stays on tour. Hey?
Not when you get married.
Yeah. Right. Finding Robert tied to a lamppost from a night out on the Isle of Man, for reasons I can't remember, because I was concussed for most of it. I don't know why I found you, can't remember, I should remember that. Also, that same tour in the Isle of Man, happy to pay for damages for setting that fire alarm off. I think we're there to fucking press the button. Playing catch with ping pong balls after it was fired from pussycats. Yeah, sorry, And also, there was one in Amsterdam where we were challenged as a team to find the crudest porn magazine, which I've left in your room. And all this happened before we were 17, I say. Unfortunately, I can't elaborate more, but it's not really the time and place. So instead of stories, you'll have to listen to some marriage advice. I'm not sure if I'm the person who could actually dish out the advice, but I do have the following words of wisdom for the happy couple. Firstly, set out the ground rules and establish who is the boss, and do everything she says. Secondly, the best way to remember your anniversary, forget it once. Third, women are meant to be loved, not understood. Fourth, never go to bed on an argument, always stay up and argue. And finally, all you couples here today, please can you turn to each other and stare in each other's eyes? Please. Couples, everybody. Now, statistically, you're staring at the person most likely to murder you. But in all seriousness, Robert, you leave here today having gained a wife that is warm and loving and caring, a wife that is funny and radiates beauty wherever she goes, and Hayley, how lucky you are that you leave here today with a gorgeous wedding dress and a beautiful bouquet of flowers. I'd like to thank this opportunity to thank everybody who is here on Robert and Hayley's special day. We wish you both nothing but the best for the future. You're a fantastic, unique couple, and are perfectly matched. I hope all your dreams come true, and you lead a healthy, long, and happy life together. Now it gives me immense pleasure to invite you all to stand and toast to Robert Hayley, the new happy couple, Mr. and Mrs. Matthews. That's it.
That was it.
That was brilliant. What was your mind about it?
Brilliant.
Again.
There you go.